Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Mystical Manga Tarot deck. Okay, so getting right into it. I do hope you're all keeping well. This is just going to be a quick journal reading to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot to see what the energies are like around my Star Fam. As it's a general reading, it might not resonate with everyone. If not to worry. I've got plenty other readings posted. Feel free to have a look through my video library. I am sure you'll find something that will resonate with your situation. Okay, so what is going on with my Star Fam? Okay, first card out. Judgment. Okay, Major Arcana card. So Judgment is usually, it could be about second chances. As you can see here, we've got, well, it looks like a family here. And they are being called from the angels. This is, I guess, supposed to be Judgment Day. So it's literally the dead being resurrected. So, you know, it's a card of second chances. It could be somebody wants a second chance with you. You want a second chance with someone else. Or it could just be having to make a decision, make a judgment call. You know, but let's see if we can get a little bit more information. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on. Just tell me a bit more about this judgment card. So again, you might want a second chance with somebody. Somebody might want a second chance with you. This could be a relationship. This could be an ex coming back, old friends, family members. Could be secrets coming to light again, you know, the whole skeletons in the closet, secrets that were buried, you know, or secrets that you once thought were buried coming out to light. Okay, let's see, what have we got here? So the next card's out, we've got the World. Okay, another Major Arcana card. It is the final card, so this is about ending of cycles. This could also be travel. Let's see. We've got the Eight of Cups. So walking away from a situation. So again, this could be travel, because that could be a second card indicating travel, or it could be ending out a cycle and moving forward with something else. But let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Queen of Swords. So you could be an air sign, although it's not really a sign or gender specific, but just saying, could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, male or female, but again is presenting as a feminine energy. Then we've got the King of Wands. So this could be an older male fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, although again, not sign or gender specific. King of Coins. Okay, could be an older male earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then the last card out we've got is the Five of Cups. Okay, so Cups, again, we've got, this is the second card of Cups, and Cups are water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, although again, nothing is sign or gender specific. Okay. Okay, so there seems to be some kind of regret. This, sorry guys, looks like a third party situation. You know what I mean? We've got a queen with two kings here. Again, it could be two women and a male. This could be same-sex couple or a triple, as it were. Honestly, it looks like this queen kind of walked away. This queen isn't having this situation, whatever the situation was, okay? Because, yeah, this is feeling like this was some kind of a love triangle situation with an air sign, a fire sign, and a earth sign, although, again, not necessarily the signs. It's more about the characteristics of the players than it is the signs themselves. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who... I mean, she's known as the divorcee of the tarot decks. This is somebody who doesn't take crap from anybody. As you can see, she's got her sword held up, just like ready to strike at any moment. And she's kind of got a a look on her face like, come on, try me. You know, she's somebody who's quite stern and no nonsense, let's say. You know what I mean? And I get the feeling that she is the one who cut a situation off. I mean, it's so funny because it's like we got these two guys here, and usually you would think that it's one of these guys that would cut her off. It's like if she was the one who is doing the playing around. Again, nothing is gender specific. So this Queen of Swords, even though they're coming up as a queen, could be a male, and like the King of Wands can actually be a female, or you know what I mean? The King of Coins, one of them can actually be male, female. But again, guys, just taking it as it resonates, okay? But anyways, we've got these, and then we've got these two kings here. So the King of Wands, again, as I mentioned, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, although not necessarily. This is somebody who's very charismatic, usually somebody who's very good looking, somebody who's motivating, you know. Wands are fiery signs, so they're all about passion, creativity, motivation. You know what I mean? They're very action oriented types of people. You know what I mean? Very much like the fire signs that they represent, you know? Somebody who's very much into sports or dance, or, you know, the type of people who don't like to sit still for too long. You know what I mean? Usually very good looking as well. And then we've got the King of Coins. A little bit more of an earthy type. Somebody who is usually quite successful, like a businessman, a merchant. You know what I mean? Somebody who, you know, could be an entrepreneur, could have their own business, or, you know, could have just a really good job. You know what I mean? Somebody who's very practical, somebody who's very down to earth, somebody who's very stable, methodical, someone who's quite prosperous. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you've got on the one hand, you've got a bad boy type, and you got like the more down to earth practical type. You know, it's almost like a decision between the wild one and you know, kind of the stable, down to earth kind of good guy, like the good boy versus the bad boy. You know what I mean? Or girl, taking it as it resonates. You know what I mean? For some of you, there could be a situation where there was a feminine who found out that her husband or boyfriend was having an affair with another man. Or it could be opposite if you're a man finding out that your wife is having a same-sex affair with another woman kind of deal. But I definitely sense that there was some kind of a three-party situation here. Again, even though we're not really seeing any threes per se, you know what I mean? We've got these three players here. And then we've got this regret, and it's the Five of Cups. And now with the Five of Cups, they do have like the different imagery of the Three of Cups here, except instead of like, you know, with the Three of Cup card, it being about celebration and good time, these three cups are spilled. You know what I mean? And then behind them is the Two of Cups. So it's almost like, again, regret over some kind of third-party situation. This could have been like a family, because as you can see, these two of these cups is full of, or was full of wine, or it could be what looks like blood. So the whole blood is thicker than water kind of thing. So this could have been a families and friends situation. But there's definitely some regret over the loss of some kind of either friendship or friends and family. It could be, oh man, could be like somebody's having an affair with a family member kind of deal, or just losing some friends. I get the feeling of losing friends and or family over the sake of a relationship, you know, because this person, they're very much focused on the spilled three cups over here, and they've got their back turned to the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is about a relationship, you know what I mean? The Two of Cups, it's two people holding cups facing each other and, you know, sharing that cup of love, friendship, romance, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I just get the feeling of loss over some kind of friend and family. So these could have been, again, somebody could have, I say cheated, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical affair. It could be like an emotional affair as well too. And there's some regret over that. You know, again, I kind of also feel that there's some kind of a sense of distance because, you know, you've got the castle like far off in the background. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I kind of went through this completely out of order. But anyways, coming back over here. So it's like, you've got this judgment call that you've made or have to make. Okay, just starting from the beginning again. There's some kind of, like, something came to light, you know? Something came to light. Could have been a secret that came to light. Somebody wants a second chance, you know? And it could also be you having to make a judgment call on the second chance. I kind of get the feeling that the something that came to light was this bizarre third-party situation. You know what I mean? Whether it was a physical affair, an emotional affair, whatever. There's some kind of a situation going on. You know what I mean? Which has caused some regret. Because, and I say the reason it's caused some regret is because I get the feeling, and again, I'm feeling like it's this Queen of Swords, because she's somebody who doesn't take nonsense from anybody, right? And she's the one who's very, shall we say, like, not quite trigger happy, but like choppy happy, like dagger happy. Like, she's, you know what I mean? She won't hesitate to cut the crap out of her life, basically, you know what I mean? And she's somebody who's not known for tolerating you know, poor behavior. You know what I mean? And again, saying that, the Queen of Swords, when she is in her shadow phase, she can be someone who is not pleasant. So again, taking it as it resonates, you guys. I mean, I'm hearing for some of you that could have been part of the reason why this kind of affair, whatever it was, kind of happened. For some of you, not all of you. Again, I'm not trying to justify. I mean, if you're not happy in a relationship, probably not a best idea to cheat. But I can understand if you're living with somebody who's, you know, not the easiest person to live with, why you would seek, I guess, support elsewhere. I say support, but we all know how quickly support turns into something else and how feelings evolve and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I'm not here to try to justify what happened. I'm just trying to explain what happened. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm trying to explain what happened. Okay. Any hoodles. So we've got the World card, coming back again to the beginning. We got the World card, and the World card, again, could be travel. And again, same thing with the Eight of Cups, could be travel. But again, the World card is about ending cycles and kind of like emotionally checking out as well. You know what I mean? It's like this person, she's just, at this point, she's got her eyes closed. It's like, you know what? I know for my inner peace, you know, I need to walk away from this situation. You know what I mean? And it could be that this is not the first time that this has happened, and hence why, because again, the world is usually in a cycle. So there's an implication that this has been like a cyclical thing. You know what I mean? Like this person, this isn't the first time this person like stepped out on this relationship or something, or maybe even not full on had a physical affair, but like had an emotional affair with somebody. You know what I mean? And this was kind of like the last straw, and they're just like, nope, I'm putting an end to the cycle. I'm out of here. As much as it could also reflect the fact that this person is just like, yeah, I'm leaving. You know, because again, travel and walking away. But there is still some feelings of regret, and I kind of feel like this is like both parties are kind of regretting how everything ended. You know what I mean? I want to see if I can pull some more cards on the Five of Cups. Because obviously there's disappointment. I think it's disappointment from both sides. But could you clarify the Five of Cups for me, please? Could you tell me more about the Five of Cups, please? Saying, what do you want to know? Well, what will... Just in general, tell me kind of more about this disappointment. Like, whose disappointment it is? What... Tell me more. Beyond the Five of Cups. Let's say that. Tell me about beyond the Five of Cups. if we can just kind of elaborate on it a bit, please. And just in general about the spread. What comes after the Five of Cups? Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Sorry, guys. You can fast forward through the shuffling. Alright, so 10 of Wands. So something's become a heavy burden. Too much of a burden. Again, yeah, it's like someone's just got sick of this happening over and over again. Could be that somebody felt like they were the only ones who were carrying this relationship anyway. You know what I mean? And again, the 10 of Wands could also be another card about moving. You know what I mean? Because this is 1, 2, 3, another like travel moving card. You know? And again, with this one also implying that there's some kind of distance. Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that this person, whoever is passing this judgment, is calling it quits on this situation. It really feels like if they haven't already left, then they plan on leaving. Like, they've already checked out emotionally. I feel like they're not the only ones. I feel like both parties kind of checked out emotionally. You know, obviously not at the same time. I feel like this was kind of like the last straw. Now that this has all come to light, you're just like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with this again. I'm out. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like as of this moment, both parties are kind of... One is definitely checked out and another one is pretty much checking if they haven't completely checked out. You know what I mean? Like, it's going that way. You know, not to say that there isn't some disappointment and regret about it, but I mean, geez, guys, it is what it is. And it looks like somebody's going to be moving. And then we've got the Knight of Wands come out, so more fire. Knight of Wands is usually known as like the player. You know, he's more of a playful type. He's like the younger fire sign. He's somebody who kind of comes in and out of your life. Huh. Somebody might have fallen for a player. Oh, man. A player or like a serial charmer type. Just tell me more about this, please. And then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so a new offer for love. Because the Ace of Cups, aces are ones, so ones are something new, and this is usually a new offer. And again, with cups being water, this is usually an offer of a new relationship. As well as this could be self-love. Huh. Oh. Do you know what? I kind of get the feeling that the person who's leaving, whichever one's fed up with this situation and making this judgment call to leave, is like they're going to go and they're going to like jump on Tinder right away to see if they can find themselves something new. Again, I feel like emotionally checked out and it looks like they're just going to like play the field a little bit. You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander kind of deal. So it's like this person's like, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to leave, take all my stuff and leave. And then, you know, it's almost like two can play at that game. Now, you know, like I'm still young and I still want to have fun as well too. You know, so I definitely see this person like jumping back on a horse quite quickly, you know, to try to find a new love. All right, then. Nice. I see nothing's going to stop you and stop you from your happiness, which is always good. This literally feels like, it's not like a revenge dating. I mean, some part of it is, but it's like, this feels more like, you know what? Stella's getting her groove back now. Like, you know what I mean? This feels like, screw this, making that judgment call, it's over. This cycle is over. I'm leaving, you know, cutting this off. You know, it sucks, yes, but I know I've got to move forward. You know, it might not be easy, but, you know, I got to move on. And again, it's a 10, so it's like the end of the cycle. Because with the minor arcanas, of course, it goes from 1 to 10, and then it starts with the court card. So it's like, I got to end this, I'm going to leave. you know, and then like, yeah, start to have my own fun. Jump on Tinder, you know, find a new love for myself, right? So, I mean, guys, it doesn't look, I mean, yes, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. These kinds of situations suck. Absolutely, they do. But it honestly, it looks like you or whoever this person is really not about to let this get them down. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I just feel like this person's just fed up. At this point, it's like, yeah, it hurts, but it's kind of like, for those of you for whom like this has happened before, you know what I mean? Hence the cycle. I kind of get the feeling that, yeah, you're hurt, but you're also more fed up than anything else. And you're just like, nah, last drop, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Because especially with the Queen of Swords coming out like this, I'm definitely getting, nah, you're cut off. I'm fed up with this. I've given you enough chances. You know, I've given you more chances than I normally would have given anybody. Because the Queen of Swords, she doesn't usually give second or third chances, mate. So, you know, the fact that you even got a second chance with her, for those of you who did, you know, it's like, you know, again, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I kind of get the feeling that that's where this person's head at is now. It's like, yeah, they're heartbroken, but at the same time, they're kind of in the back of their mind, like, I kind of should have seen this coming. You know what I mean? Serves me right for believing in you again. Again, fool me twice, shame on me. So, you know what I mean? It's like they're disappointed in the other person, but as well as they're also disappointed in themselves. And because the Queen of Swords is somebody who does not like to be disappointed in themselves, she does not like to be disappointed in anybody, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I feel like because she doesn't like to be disappointed, this is more like, you know what, whatever. And she just wants to, again, check out, and she's like, I've had it. And I kind of get the feeling that that's why she doesn't want to wallow too much in the hurt. She's just kind of accepted it at this point and just been like, I give up. I'm gone. You know, I'm gone. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to hop on Twitter. I'm going to start doing my own thing. I'm going to start seeing other people too, because why not? I'm still young and still pretty good looking. You know, I'm going to go look for a new love. You know, and fair enough. Good for you for not allowing yourselves to like really wallow, you know? I kind of feel like all of that hurt, you know, it's long past you. And especially now with the time of year, it being like January, I feel like a lot of this is just going to be, you know what, new year, new life, new start, new love, new me, new beginning. Sorry, no new second chance for you, buddy. We're starting over anew completely. That's what it feels like. And again, with the first and the last card, well, the two kind of end cards here. We've got the World, beginning and the end, you know, and then we got the Ace of Cups. So again, the Ace of Cups could be a new offer of love, as well as this could be self-love. So, and I kind of feel like this is both, you know, somebody's finally loving themselves enough to just be like, you know what, I'm out of here, forget it, I'm not sticking around for this. You know what I mean? And really putting this cycle to an end. So again, so that you can start a new cycle, a new, real, genuine love for yourself and for another partner. You know, someone new. Try not to get too seriously too quickly, though. Like, really take some time and enjoy that Knight of Wands kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? That would be my only advice, is not to jump into anything too serious too soon, and definitely have fun and take your time, you know, take your time looking for that special somebody, you know, because who knows, you might realize that special somebody is yourself, really. And guys, no, that's not depressing. Please don't get depressed about that. Like, honestly, like, self-love and knowing your self-worth and really respecting yourself and loving yourself enough to know when to make that judgment call that, no, this is enough, time to put an end to it and walk away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these things are important too. It's important to love yourselves enough to know your self-worth and when to walk away and not accept poor behavior from people, okay? All right, guys. Whew. See what's at the bottom of the deck, shall we? All right, so we have got the the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is usually about somebody who's working hard and being very studious. You know what I mean? So I kind of do get the feeling that, yeah, after this, you're just going to kind of throw yourselves into work. Some of you are going to throw yourselves into work, especially if some of you are like artists and stuff. This is going to make amazing inspiration for your art. It might be writers. But for others, I definitely see you just like, for the immediate, you know, in order to cope, I just see you throwing yourselves into work because there's like no point in, I just get this energy of like, there's no point in even worrying about this anymore. It's done, it's over. Just like get on with it and get on with life, you know, and work hard to get myself, I don't know. It's like not even to get yourself in a stable position, because I feel like many of you already are. Some of you might need to do a bit of a hustle, especially if you're going to split ways and, you know, move out. So you might need to hustle a little bit more at work to earn a little bit of extra cash now that you're going to have to be paying bills on your own, that kind of thing. And this could also just be working on yourself as well. But honestly, this feels more like you're just going to... It's like, again, I kind of feel like at this point, some of you are just exasperated with this, and it's just like, I don't even want to think about this anymore. You know, again, especially if this is something that's happened before, and it's like you've already been through the heartache, you know, and you've already had the arguments, and you've already tried taking them back and making it work, only for it to happen again. It's like, you know what I mean? And so now it's kind of like, again, that emotional checking out. You know, so it's like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to focus on my work until we can get everything sorted. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna like move and like, you know, get my groove on, get my own groove on. And fair enough, you guys, fair enough. I think that's pretty healthy, actually. So good for you for handling this so well. And I'm sorry that you're going through this, for those who are. But anyways, just before I close out this reading, I think I'm going to grab an inspiring quote from the You've Got This deck. See if we can get any words of wisdom, words of encouragement, words of advice for my star fam with regards to this spread. Again, I'm really sorry for those of you who's going through this. You know, it's never great when relationships fall apart, but man, I mean, I guess new year, new everything, right? New year, new life, right? I mean, changes doesn't always have to be bad. Your potential is endless. You see, just because everything is falling apart, you know, it doesn't mean that it's going to stay apart forever. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the fun part is starting a new project. And okay, it might seem like a lot if it's like every part of your life that needs changing. But you know what I mean? It's like you get to be creative and start all over from brand spanking new, you know? It's kind of like the satisfaction of that first cut through a fresh sheet of construction paper, you know? It's like, you know what I mean? Or it's like you get to create something brand new, all for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, your potential is endless. Don't forget that, you know? As is your potential for creating a brand new, an amazing life that's like 100 times better than your old one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helped. If this resonated with you, with your situation, again, my heart goes out to you. I do apologize, but you know, chin up because good things are coming. All right. So yeah, if you enjoyed the spread, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can join the Soul Tribe. And as always, wishing you a copacetic Earth experience.